Do you remember the song "Virtual Insanity" by Jamiroquai?
Yeah.
Do you remember the music video where it's all sofas going about?
No. No, I don't.
Well, okay, we won't matter then.
Okay. Forget it. Never mind. And if you remember the game Universal Warrior on the Amiga and PC, then you'll enjoy episode 72 of the Bottom Up podcast, as we're going to be talking about it later on. But fear not if that means nothing to you, we've got a full hour jam-packed with other stuff to discuss, including Nintendo Direct, Virtual Boy, Soul Reaver, Mario Kart and more. Hello, welcome to episode 72 of the Bottom Up podcast. My name is Ollie and I'm joined by Tibbs. Hello, Tibbs.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
Yes, I'm good. I am good. Yeah, not too bad. We've got, what's it called? Universal Warrior. That's what it's
Yes.
called, isn't it? I kept forgetting this.
So.
I kept wanting to call it Universal Soldier.
I know. Yeah,
That's something else. Yeah.
that's a different thing.
Yeah, it's quite hard to Google as well because it's a fairly obscure game. And
It is,
and it would
yeah.
come up with like Universal Warriors, which is something else apparently, and Ultimate Warrior was one
Ultimate
suggestion.
Warrior. Yeah.
Anyway, we'll find out more about that later. But have you been playing anything else in the meantime, Tibbs?
Been playing a little bit here and there.
A little bit here and there, yeah.
Yeah. Played through. I don't know why. Just do you ever just pick a game randomly and you think, oh, you start playing it, and you end up playing through the whole thing?
Sure.
Played Halo Reach.
Okay. Which one's that? Is that the
That's the last one from Bungie. So that it was the one that came after Halo 3 and before Halo 4.
Okay, is that like a regular Halo game, or that's not the RTS one, is it?
No. It's a regular Halo game. It's like a prequel to the first Halo.
Oh, okay.
It runs up right to the beginning. Like the epilogue of this game is the intro to Halo.
Oh,
so
cool. Okay.
It takes you all the way up to there. So it's quite good. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Have you played it before or not?
I've played bits of it before, but it's one of those things. I picked it up. I played it for an hour or two and thought, okay, I get it, and then put it away again. But this time, I don't know. This time it got its claws in, and I, played it start to finish. Yeah. If you're looking for, opinions on a game that is coming up on 10 years old at this point, if you're looking for the latest news, then I would say, yeah, it's probably worth playing.
Yeah, okay, check it out.
Yeah, and I also played. I haven't played through all of this, but I started playing Soul Reaver: Legacy of Kain.
Oh yeah, I've always meant to get around to that.
It's quite good.
Is it?
It's quite good. Yeah. I'm not. So far, it seems because I've only played it for about an hour, so I'm not like massively far into it. It's enjoyable. It's a bit samey.
Okay.
It's a bit. You go to a room, you do this bit, you go to the next room, you do the same thing, you go to the next room, you do the same thing. And it's nice, it's enjoyable, it's a fun time. But I was considering it for a future pick for the podcast. But based on what I've played so far, I don't know if there's much depth beyond. You just go into a room, beat up all the baddies, and go to the next room.
That's a shame because I was also considering it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it might, like I said, I've only played a short bit of it,
It's
so I'm
quite
sure
well
it'll pick
loved. I
up.
think it's like it's
Yeah.
got quite a good story, isn't it, and good characters and stuff. That's the main thing people like about it, I guess.
Yeah, it seems to be quite a good story. I never played the first Legacy of Kain,
Hmm.
and it sort of picks up from, I think if I'm understanding it right, it picks up from one of the potential ending because I think Legacy of Kain has like multiple endings,
Right.
but it picks one of those as the canon ending and follows on from that.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, it seems it's quite good as the story goes. So far, he's going about reaving souls as he does.
Hmm.
It's this big voice that sort of booms. The Raziel, the guy you play
Hmm.
as, he gets chuck him into a big pit. He sort of gets all destroyed. It's like a big pit of like some kind of weird lava
Hmm.
destroying stuff. It rips off all his skin and all that.
Ooh, nasty.
Oh, yeah, it's terrible.
Hmm.
So he flops down at the bottom, and this big boy voice goes, "Oh, Raziel, you are worthy to come back to life." Blah blah blah. And he tells him, he says like, "Oh, you've got to, you can't." Because apparently he's a vampire before he was chucked in the big pit.
Yeah.
And he says, "Well, you can't eat blood anymore. You must now devour the souls of the dead." And then he goes, "You must become my soul reaver." And it's like really, it's
It's
like
like a nod to the
it
camera.
feels really forced. Like we've got to get the title of the game in there
He
somewhere.
said the name of the game.
Yeah,
He
he
said
said the
it.
name of it. It's like that meme where the
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio in the chair's like, "No, look, he said it, he
Yeah.
said it." But yeah, it just felt a bit like really shoehorned in. We've got to have him say Soul Reaver somehow. But yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. It'd be great if they then just showed the logo of Soul Reaver just right there
Yeah.
at that point. Just to really hammer it in. So that's why
um,
it's called Soul Reaver. Yeah.
that's why it's there. Ah.
Yeah.
And what else was I? Well, I was playing something else, but those are the two most recent ones. Obviously I've been playing a bit of Universal Warrior.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've just been flicking through the emulators a bit, really.
Yeah.
Just playing,
Okay.
yeah, just a few bits and pieces here and there. I've been trying to set it all up nicely on the Steam Deck,
Oh yeah.
so it's all organised with all the artwork and all that kind of
Oh,
thing.
lovely.
Like you do.
Is that because you can set up individual ROMs in Steam, kind of as like
Yeah,
separate things? That's what you're doing, is it? Yeah.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah. Like the best, the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
You just had them in there, so you can just select it from the menu and go straight into it without having to
Yeah.
go into
Sadly,
RetroArch and all that kind of
that's one
thing.
of the things I spend more time doing than actually playing the games, isn't it? It's like, oh, it's all lovely and set up. I've got these ones here, got these ones here. Just don't get around to playing them.
Just don't get around to playing them.
But they're all set up. That's the main thing. When I do get around to playing them, they're ready to go. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's about it. What about you? What have you
Well,
been up to? Oh,
we've got a Switch too.
sweet.
It's a family purchase that has been made abundantly clear to me. We've got it a couple of days ago, so I haven't really had a load of time. But yeah, we got Mario Kart World obviously and Donkey Kong.
Have you played much of Mario Kart World? Because I've got a question about it.
Yeah, we played a little bit. Yeah, what's your question?
I've heard that the tracks are a straight line.
Not all of them, but a lot of them are. Yeah. So
I don't like that.
no, well, this was my concern. I mean, it's good, it's fun. It's like the Mario Kart, all the Mario Kart fun that you would normally have, but because it's all in an open world, all the tracks are connected to each other. They're all, none of them are separated. So you'll start a Grand Prix, and probably the first course will be a straight 3-lap thing, and you just go round and round. Then they all start to go on a road trip, and all the laps are different. And furthermore, each course has a theme, but you might only see that theme for one of the laps, and the rest is like a more sort of a transitional highway kind of thing. So, yeah, I'm not sure about it. It makes those courses less memorable if they're all sort of blur into one general kind of experience. You've obviously got themed areas, like a snowy place and all the rest of it. And there's got some nice themes in there, themes they haven't done before. But it's difficult. Yeah, when they're not neatly separated like that, they all sort of merge together a bit. And there's a mode where you can just drive around freely in the world as well, and so they all kind of blend in together a little bit. So it's interesting. I need to spend more time on it to get a full opinion, really. But that was obviously the first thing that jumped out at me, really. Yeah. And I think that open world aspect, I think they really could have leaned into it a bit more. From what I've seen of it, you can drive around freely, and there's a few little missions dotted around, but they're not much. It's just you just press a P switch, and then some hoops will open up, and you've got to go through the hoops, and that's about it, really.
Yeah, because I remember when it was announced, I think it was when they first showed it, we were both like really excited about it being an open world thing. We thought like, that could be like a really cool thing. And then I was watching some video on YouTube, and they were saying how people had found a way to play the tracks online, but then Nintendo patched it out, so it's only the straight line tracks online now.
Oh.
And I thought, what do you mean straight line tracks? And I looked into it, and there was people saying, yeah, it's just a straight line.
Yeah.
I was like, what? What?
Yeah, I know. It is strange, yeah. But with the open world, I feel like they really could have done more, lent into the missions more, because it's quite nice. Like, they put a lot of detail into this open. You can drive around for ages, and it's quite big. So they could have put things like, you meet a character and they want you to deliver a package, but you're being attacked by a load of enemies and things like that. Just make it interesting. Come up with all these things that they never do. They never put any emphasis on the single player experience. It's all about the multiplayer with Mario Kart, isn't it? And I feel like it's just such a missed opportunity. Like, you've got this world. It wouldn't take much more to fill it with some interesting missions, really. So that it's a bit of a shame. Yeah. But it's still fun. When we play it together, it's a riot. It's the Mario Kart.
It's Mario Kart.
It's Mario Kart. They haven't taken anything away from that experience. But I think they could have added more at this point. If you're gonna, at this point, the series needs to evolve into something a little bit more substantial in that way. But anyway, early days. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong, I've had a bit less time. We've only played that today, and we've only done the tutorial bit, so I don't have a lot to say about that either. But it's good. It's fun. Like, smashing stuff is really satisfying. Like, you can.
I was going to say that would be I think that's of all the Switch 2. That if there was one thing that was going to convince me to buy it, I think it would be that. That looks like the most fun game that I've seen on the Switch 2 so far.
Oh yeah. It's got pretty good reviews as well. I mean, I've just done a tutorial bit, which is basically just follow these steps and have a bit of story and stuff like that, which is fine. I think now it'll open up into more open worlds. I think they're a bit more like Mario Odyssey. But there's loads of character in both of the games. There's loads of like character and personality and animation and stuff. So it's been lovingly done. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing a bit more of that.
What about the Switch 2 itself, hardware-wise? Is it
it's lovely.
nice?
It's lovely, yeah. Really, really nice big screen. Everything feels a bit sort of just nicer than the Switch, just like smoother and just something a bit more elegant about it. It's a lovely bit of hardware. Yeah.
What about the magnetic Joy-Cons? Are they
lovely?
Are they like secure when they're connected? Are they wobbly? Or...
Very secure. I haven't played it in handheld much. We mostly just played it on TV so far, but they seem to be quite secure. Yeah.
Oh, good.
They sort of lock in. There's a slot that they go in, and that's magnetic, but they don't move around within there any more than the Switch ones did anyway. So yeah, no faults there. But very, very nice. Yeah. The interface is pretty much the same. I mean, it should be really, I suppose, but I was kind of, when you get a new console, you want a kind of something new about the interface, don't you? Really? But
I was going to say you want a new little startup jingle, a little startup animation. You want a new interface or something.
Yeah, the eShop runs so much smoother. Like on the Switch, loading the eShop was a chore, wasn't it? It's just just scrolling through it too. Just gets stuck so easily. But this just barely takes any time to load up. Just comes in straight away, and it's lovely and smooth. Very, very nice. So yeah, it's good. We just thought we're going to get it sooner or later anyway. and the price isn't going to come down. And
Oh no,
with all
no,
the
the price. Yeah.
tariffs, uncertainty, and everything, it could well go up. So
I was going to say, with the PS5's gone up,
it has,
after
yeah.
all these years on the market,
I
and
know.
it's actually gone up.
It's gone up. It's ridiculous, isn't it? So, so we thought, let's do that, and we can enjoy these games now, and then we'll let the others come in. And so exciting times.
Pretty good.
Other than that, earlier in the month, I played the network test of Sonic Racing Cross Worlds.
Oh yeah.
That's good. It's good. I like it. It was a bit overwhelming at first, I must admit. I wasn't sure, because there's something about all the visual effects and the music that kind of like, it's a bit much, but I got used to it very quickly, so I'm hoping others will too. It's just good. It's a good racer. It feels more like Transform than Team Sonic Racing.
Oh, good.
In as much as you do the transformations, which you didn't do in Team Sonic Racing, I think, did you?
No.
The online mode's really good. There's something quite addictive about it. I kept coming back for more. I think I only won one of the matches, so it's pretty tough, but it's quite rewarding if you can get quite far in it. So that's coming out at the time of recording. It's coming out on next Thursday. So I've pre-ordered the regular version with CD keys for £46, which is the cheapest by far that I could find it. The normal price for it is £64, and it gets worse. The full-blown deluxe version is £80 for a kart racer.
Oh, come on!
They're really taking the piss with their pricing lately, aren't they? So you go.
Oh,
they're really pushing
are.
it. Like, it's not.
They
worth...
really are. I know Sonic is like their flagship sort of their mascot, but he doesn't have, as much as we both love Sonic, he really doesn't have the clout that he used to have. He's not. You can't ask that sort of money for a Sonic game.
Not a Sonic racing game.
Not a race, not even like a main Sonic title. This is like.
They've been waiting for games to rise in price, clearly, and they're like, right, Switch 2 games have been over £60. Everything else is getting to 60. Let's £80. Let's go for it.
Well, that new Pokemon.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called. Whatever.
Doesn't matter. Whatever the new one.
Doesn't matter. Pokemon.
Pokemon people will know what it is.
Apples and pears or whatever.
It's a good one. Pokemon Apple. Pokemon Pear.
Pokemon Apple.
I like it.
It's like £70 or $70, whatever, or say £70, because the exchange rate is always
basically the same.
Basically the same. So £70 for the game. Then there's day one DLC for £30.
Oh, Jesus.
Which you need to have the DLC if you want to get the 4 new Mega Evolutions that are in the game.
Yeah.
But you only get 2 of the Mega Evolutions from, unlocked with the DLC. You also then, to get the rest, you have to play the ranked mode online, which means you need the £20 subscription to Nintendo Online as well. So if you want to get the whole lot, you're looking at £120.
Yeah. For, let's face it, a game you've played many, many times over and over again,
I guarantee it will be exactly the same as every other Pokemon game you've ever played.
Over again. They just add some sort of gimmick, and that's it, isn't it?
That's it. I
mean, you can say that about a lot of series, but Pokemon especially, I think.
Pokemon especially. I've got a lot of love for Pokemon, for the times I've had with it in the past. But there's only so many times you can sell me the same game. Before I start to realise what you're up to.
Yeah, sell 2 versions of them at once as well. Forever.
Yeah. But the thing is, for selling the 2 versions, it was always a bit of a cash grab.
Yeah.
But it kind of made sense, when you think it was aimed at school kids, who would take their Game Boys to school, trade it with their friends.
Yeah.
It made sense. Mm-hmm. It doesn't make sense now.
No.
It doesn't make sense. No one's taken out no one's taken their Switches to school and trading Pokemon with their friends. No one's doing that anymore. Just release one version.
It's a tradition that I'm not sure they still need, especially when they're charging all that money just for one version.
And did you see they got that patent on summoning creatures?
Summoning creatures.
I don't know how that was
Supposedly
passed.
that's supposed to be aimed at Pal World, but
Yeah,
if they Palworld have already come out with their game, then
yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, you got to patent something first, haven't you? That's the way that
Yeah,
works, isn't it?
yeah. Well, yeah, and the thing is, I mean, I'm not a patent lawyer, but
Yeah.
my understanding, my rudimentary understanding of patent law, is that there's always a clause of prior art. You can't patent something that's already been done.
Mm. Yeah,
That's why
the horse is bolted. Yeah.
yeah, you can't go in there tomorrow and patent the internal combustion engine.
No,
Do you know what I mean? It's been done. It's out there now.
too late.
You know, it's a good idea. Yeah, it'd be great if you could patent that and get
Yeah.
everyone to pay you for it, but you can't because it's been done. And you know, at this point, there's so many games that feature a summoning mechanic.
Yeah.
I don't know how they ever got it past. If it affects any future Cassette Beasts games, then I'm going to be very
Um,
annoyed.
Technically, you're not summoning anything though. You're becoming that thing, aren't you? In cassette
Oh,
beasts,
that's true.
you're becoming. I thought that as well. My first thought was, how does this affect cassette beasts and future cassette beasts? But I don't. I reckon it doesn't because you become that character.
You become it,
Mm.
yeah.
Take that,
Yes,
Nintendo. Nice little loophole that they didn't even know they were putting themselves in
brilliant.
for. Yeah.
But yeah,
What are we talking about?
you were talking about
Sonic.
Sega rinsing people for the
Yes,
price.
yes, I was. Yeah, and that deluxe thing is for the DLC with these random other characters from cartoons and all the rest of
SpongeBob.
it, SpongeBob and all the rest of it, which I have no interest in whatsoever.
No.
Everything's got to be crossed, haven't they? I know it's called Cross
Yeah,
Worlds, and that's kind of the point. But everything, not just Sonic, but everything has got to be intertwined with everything else in the multiverse now, isn't it? Like everything's
it's
cross
insane.
promotional. I can't. I'm telling you, they're always putting Sonic in other brands and other things. I got to tell you, Sega, I don't care about any of them. All right, I'm
No,
not interested. I just want Sonic games with Sonic in
no.
it and no other characters in there, and him not being in other games. That's all I want. Stop it.
It might. I might be getting the details wrong here. I'm sure someone listening will correct me. There's they did a sequel to Space Jam,
Yeah, well, the
the
movie.
film.
Yeah,
Yeah. And like one of the final scenes, they got like you know, a big crowd comes to watch them play the bouncy ball game,
the
whatever they're
bouncy ball.
playing.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
bouncy games.
And it's like all like different characters from all crossover universes and stuff all watching. In the background, they got the fucking Droogs from A Clockwork Orange. The guys who go around, they
What?
literally, yeah, they go around raping people and beating up homeless men, and they're in the background of Space Jam 2.
What the hell is
It's
going on
men,
anymore?
it
I
is
don't.
mental. You know, it's just literally just what have we got? What have we got the license for? What have we got Clockwork Orange
Clockwork
somewhere.
Orange, will
That's
that
fine.
work?
Stick it in.
Does
Stick
that
it in.
go with Space Jam? Who cares? Everything goes with
Who
everything now.
cares?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. You know, the kids who are going to watch Bugs Bunny play basketball, they're gonna love it. Wait till they see that Easter egg for a Clockwork Orange. They're gonna love that. Oh God. Oh, I despair.
I don't know what's happening in the world anymore. I know that's the theme of this podcast, but I really don't.
I know. Just do a thing. It doesn't have to. Don't mix it with another thing. Just do a
Just do
thing.
a thing.
Just
Do
do
a
a
thing.
thing.
Yeah. Any news you want to talk about?
Not really. I mean, we'd already covered the Nintendo thing.
Yeah, there's a Nintendo Direct the other day, wasn't there?
Oh yeah, there was. Yeah.
Hmm.
The only thing that really. Oh, yeah. Metroid Prime 4
Yeah,
open world.
open world-ish. Yeah, you got to drive around a little bike. That looks good. And December the 4th, I think that's coming out. So I'm going to get that. Yoshi game, that looks good.
Yeah,
My
Yoshi
wife's
looks good.
very excited about that. She loves those games.
Super Mario Galaxy 2,
Yeah, the double pack. Yeah,
the double pack.
yeah. And the Mario Galaxy movie. Be interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. Again, I don't know if we talked about this before. When did it become? When did everyone decide that the Mario movie was crap? Because all the response I've seen to the announcement is, oh, the first one was rubbish. Oh, I was like, hang
They all
on,
loved it.
did I miss a memo? I thought it was
They all
great.
loved it. Yeah.
I thought it was a really good film.
Yeah.
But now apparently, the dark cabal that controls everything has decided that the film's no good anymore.
They make these decisions without our knowledge, really, don't they? They don't come to us. They don't send us an email saying, "Listen, we're thinking about changing the opinion of the Mario movie. Yeah. Just running that past you, just see if you're all right."
Yeah, I just want to get your sign off on this.
No, it was good. Don't do that.
Good.
Cancel everything. No.
It was really enjoyable. I loved it. I thought it was great.
Yeah. It was good fun. I mean, it was just a load of Mario stuff, but I mean, that's kind of what you want from the Mario movie, isn't it?
That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought, I had a good time with it. I came away with a big smile on my face, and it's one of the few times in recent memory that Jack Black hasn't been an annoyance in a film.
Sure. Yeah.
So.
Yes.
No, I like
absolutely.
it, but yeah. So I think the new film, I'm looking forward to that. And if it's going to be based on Super Mario Galaxy, then I'm all for it.
Yeah, all the better for it. That's fine.
Yeah.
Good idea. Well, the Virtual Boy stuff was interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's a bit curious.
Yeah, a lot of people. I saw a lot of negativity about that as well. I mean, give it a go because.
Give it a go.
Have you played a Virtual Boy game? I haven't.
I've never played one in real life. No,
I'm not sure. I even seen it in motion, and I was watching the Nintendo Direct. And I thought these look pretty good, actually. I know they're all red and black, but they look quite smooth and quite interesting.
I went to Birmingham once this must have been, I don't know, 2004, 2005. Went there for a concert, and I was coming out of, I don't know Birmingham that well, but I remember it was either just somewhere by Birmingham New Street Station, or it might have been in the station or somewhere.
Yeah.
I was walking by on the way to, where the gig was, and they had I think it was a Pink Planet Games Exchange, which was like a Southwest England game franchise store. It might have been a game station. I think it was Pink Planet. They had a Virtual Boy in the window for sale, and I think it was £65.
Wow, that's probably a lot more now, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's one. It might have been 2004, 2005. I think it was just getting close to that tipping point where retro prices just went insane.
Yeah.
But I remember at the time I didn't have the money, even if I wanted to. But I thought, God, that's a lot of money for that, because that's not meant to be very good from what I remember. And I wish now, like, if I could go back, I fucking get it somehow, borrow the money, buy it.
It's yeah. I mean, even it's a good curio if nothing else. I think the game, a lot of the games are supposed to be all right. It's just there's
apparently a really good Wario game.
Yeah, no, it's supposed to be really good. It's just the 3D effect that gives people headaches and stuff. It's just not the best, and it was sort of poorly thought out and everything, like in terms of hardware.
I think it was just like super early. It was before its time, really. I think the technology just wasn't there to do what they wanted it to do. But...
Yeah, but I mean, assuming they can fix that with the Switch, even because you can buy a plastic one, can't you? That you just put the Switch into.
Yeah, I think they will solve it completely, because the refresh rates and everything on the modern, the OLED display of the Switch, I don't think people will get any of the headache type stuff. You won't get the flickering, you won't get the any of the issues that gave people the headaches. I think it'll be the definitive way to play those games.
Yeah, hopefully. And you can even get a cardboard version if you don't want to shell out for the thing. So I'm going to give that a go. I think the cardboard one anyway. Yeah, just see what it's like, because it apparently you can emulate them, but the 3D effect is quite important for those games, from what I've read. So it'd be interesting to try.
I just thought so. I wondered if you've got because I've only got a PSVR, so obviously you can't do anything with that. But if you had like an Oculus or a Vive or any of these PC ones, I wonder if there's any emulators that do it. But I don't know if it's like a popular enough system for anyone to have gone to that effort for it.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder because I think the way it works is they swap between the eyes very quickly, don't they, or something like that? Is that right? They swap the image between the eyes. I wonder if that's built into the ROMs themselves, or is that? something
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
that is the hardware does. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's good. I think it's a really neat little project to do. I think it's a great,
Yeah.
a good thing. I wish more companies would do things like that. My only concern is the plastic one
Mm.
just being scalped to high heaven.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It will
That
be.
was
Yeah.
that's my only the first thing when I saw it, I thought
Mm.
that's going to be on eBay for about £400 or something
Mm.
stupid.
Yeah.
But once the initial rushes sort of burn out, and you can pick it up without too much trouble, I think
Mm.
that'd be great. I get it.
Mm. Yeah.
Is it Switch 2 only, or is it for Switch as
Oh,
well?
that I don't know. I'm hoping it's switched as well. There's no reason it shouldn't be, but they're probably switching, literally switching to the Switch 2
Switching.
for
It
everything
might be
very
because
soon.
I don't know the screen size. Maybe if it's
Oh,
built
but
for
it's
the
built, yeah, because that'll only be built for one of them, I reckon, won't it? Because they're different
yeah.
sizes.
Mm.
Yeah, possibly Switch 2 only then. I don't know. I
Well, you
have to
have to
check
get it
that
and
one.
let me know.
I will. Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, there wasn't a lot else in that direct, though, was there?
No, not
I was hoping
really.
that because they always have something interesting at the end, and I was hoping it was something good, but it's just turned out to be Fire Emblem again, didn't
Yeah.
it?
Not.
Oh,
It's one of those games. I might play it one day and really, really
yeah,
like it,
yes,
but I it, it's pushed so hard in
yes,
everything.
yes.
I'm instinctively against it.
I swear there were loads of them on the Switch. They just kept coming out with them, didn't they?
Yeah, and whenever there's a new look, there's a Smash Brothers character or
Yeah.
there's a new thing. Oh, it's so and so from Fire Emblem.
Yeah. I know. I'm just sick of those, just all the JRPGs, like just the anime style JRPGs, and they all look the same. There's so many of them. They always seem to come out with them, and you never see them. I only ever see them on Nintendo Directs. I don't see them out out in the wild after that.
No,
I don't
no.
see anyone playing them or anything. But Nintendo Directs love them for some reason.
I love a good JRPG.
Yeah, I
But
think the
this
Xenoblade Chronicles 2 put me off because it was just so
so the
complicated. It's just so bloody complicated. I wanted to get onto it. It just wouldn't let me.
it's I think especially with like modern ones, I think or
Mm.
anything where there's voice acting.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I hate it's one of the I have to give myself like a detox from it for a while.
Yeah.
We've talked about it before, like when they do the voice acting, and whenever they do, it's only with Japanese games where
Mm.
they'll go like,
Yeah, I knew you
do
were going to
you
say
know what I mean?
that.
Oh, it's like nails down a chalkboard
I
after a
know.
while. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. So I've got to like just push them all away, wait until I've desensitized myself to it, and
Yeah,
then I can go back and play a few. But
yeah.
what once I notice it, I
Mm.
can't unnotice it, and it drives me absolutely spare. Why do they do it?
Oh,
People don't make that noise in real
no,
life.
no, they don't, do
No
they?
one does it. I've never spoken to someone and they go. It's like,
It's really annoying.
that's really annoying.
Did you keep up with the Final Fantasy VII games, or for this reason have you not?
No, the reason I did, I played the Final Fantasy VII remake on the PS4.
It's the first one.
Um, yeah,
Yeah.
and I really enjoyed it.
Yes.
I don't remember the voice acting. I seem to recall the voice acting being mostly really very good. I don't remember any irritants in that.
Okay.
It might they might do the whole gasp thing that they do.
Mm.
It might have just been at a period where I didn't notice it, so it didn't annoy me.
Yes.
The reason I didn't follow it up after that is because they released there was like some DLC with Yuffie or Yuffie, depending how you pronounce it,
Mm.
her missions, but it was only on like the PS5 and PC release.
Okay.
So I wasn't going to buy it again to play through the whole game again,
Yeah.
just to play the DLC when I'd already bought the bloody game.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And it put me off a bit. And then the latest one, I think it might be on PC as well, but it's mainly for PS5, which I don't have. And I only use the Steam. My PC thing is a Steam Deck. I don't know how well it would run on the Steam Deck, so I've sort of
Yeah.
fallen out of the loop with it.
Yeah.
But I did enjoy the remake of it. The first one on PS4 I thought was really good.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Red 13 was brilliant in it, but you couldn't play as him. And he was only in it for like half an hour at the end. But he was great while he was in there.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. Cool. I saw today that there's a sequel to Bomb Rush Cyberpunk coming. Do you see that?
I did not see
No,
that.
it's
No.
called Bomb Rush Hyperfunk.
Oh, good.
It's. I mean, there's a little trailer. It looks good. It looks largely the same sort of thing, but just a bit more of a polish to it. So that'd be good. I'm still working my way through that, but I think I'm fairly near the end.
Yeah, I'm just having a look now. That's good.
Mm.
It's called Hyperfunk, and Team Reptile says it's 2 seconds per second of evolved funk style. I'm on board with that.
That's quite impressive.
I'll take all that you
managed
got.
to cram a whole extra second into a second. That's
Yeah,
pretty impressive. Yeah.
that's good. I'm glad.
Okay.
I'm glad when games like that get a
That's
proper
really good.
sequel.
Yeah. Yes. Because indie games don't often get sequels, do they? Really. It's kind of up to the developers whether they feel like it or not, or whether they're just absolutely sick of it and don't want to do it again.
I was gonna say, especially with like not necessarily a big budget one, but a game that's obviously such a labour of love that
Yes.
game was. I can imagine them just being absolutely fed up with it by the
Yeah.
end of it.
Yeah.
Just not wanting to do another second of it. But yeah, I'm glad they are. That's really good.
Yes. Well, on that note, actually, I've got a relevant incoming indie.
Oh, let's hear it.
Incoming Indie.
This has all the aesthetic of a Jet Set Radio, but instead of a skating platformer, it's a high-speed train game.
Would that be Dench Attack?
It would be Dench Attack.
Yes.
Yes. It looks really fun, doesn't it?
I don't know. I got to be honest. I only saw it. I was just scrolling down the page. It was talking about Hyperfunk, and it had
How weird!
it had a picture of it there, and I was just thinking, oh, that looks a bit Jet Set Radio like as well.
Yes, and it's the very game I'm about to talk about.
It's the very game, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you're a train, and it's very fast, and you just sort of this train can like hop onto different tracks and flip around and do tricks and stuff. And
You're the train.
You're the train. You are the actual train. I don't know if you're a character in the train. I guess so. But yeah, this train is just mental, really. Just watch the trailer. It tells you everything you need to know. I think you can. There's one point where he goes into a Ferris wheel, and the Ferris wheel breaks off, and then you're controlling the Ferris wheel, which for some reason reminded me of Katamari Damacy. For some reason, I don't know why. But it's the same sort of manic Japanese craziness, I think, and seems to be bosses as well. Somehow, so it just looks like a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, coming to Steam, PS5, and Xbox in spring 26.
Oh, well, I mean that is good, but I was just scrolling. I'm obviously listening to you intently while you're talking
Of
about
course,
that, but
I
I
hope so.
couldn't help but notice. This is amazing. I just scrolling down the hill, scrolling down the page.
Yeah.
Someone's made a free Steam game about the cheese rolling competition.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Fantastic.
Cheese rolling is the best Steam game about the age-old English tradition of hurling yourself down a hillside in pursuit of tumbling dairy.
Oh, is it physics-based? I bet it is.
I think. it is. It is. Oh,
Yeah.
I love
That
this.
looks good.
This
It's
is
free.
great.
I've got to check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yes. I have admiration for the people who are brave enough to do that. It's not something I'd consider doing, I must admit.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
No.
I mean, you see some of the injury, some of the way they bounce down that hill.
It looks. I'm surprised no one's died, or maybe they have. I don't know.
I don't know. It's crazy.
There must have been some definitely broken bones, but broken necks. I mean, oh god.
They could do a whole series of games about like weird English traditions. couldn't they?
Yeah, Morris dancing.
Morris dancing.
Like
I
a
was thinking
rhythm-based
more,
Morris dancing game.
Is it the Atherton ball game? Is it Atherton?
What's that?
Do you know the one I mean? Where there's it's basically the only rules are you can't kill anyone, but other than that, you've just got there's a ball and they check it out, and whoever's got the possession of the ball at the end wins the ball, but like they like punch each other,
Wow.
and
Okay. No, I haven't seen this.
it's mental, and the whole town basically shuts down.
Yeah.
And there's video of it online, and they're like pulling on the shutters, holding onto the shutters of like a shop and kicking people off while they're trying to get the ball.
Blimey.
And they form little teams, and
Yeah.
it's insane. It's mental.
Wow.
But it'd make a good game.
That would make a good game. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Morris dancing would be good.
But yeah, the Morris dance would be nice as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We're an odd lot, the English, really, aren't we?
Oh, we are. We're very strange. Yeah.
Very strange people.
Anything else you want to talk about before we move on to the Warrior?
No, I don't think so. Speaking of, I will again. I don't know if I've mentioned this before on the podcast. Do you remember the song "Virtual Insanity" by Jamiroquai?
Yeah.
Do you remember the music video where it's all sofas going about?
No, I don't.
Well, okay, it won't matter then.
Okay. Forget it. Never mind.
Basically, there's a music video where he's in like a room, and like there's sofas moving about behind him, like sliding along the floor, and he's sort of like doing his little like funky dance around him. Someone's made a game where you are Jamiroquai in that same hallway, and you've got to dodge all the sofas
Dodge
as they're
the
coming
sofas.
towards you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the game. You've got to see how many sofas you can dodge.
Sofa dodge. Yeah, that
Sofa
does ring a
dodging.
bell now that you say that. Maybe I have seen that. I probably
Yeah,
have.
you've probably seen it, but yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's it. Should we move on to
Future
the
book club pick, perhaps?
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. We'll be back with this month's book club pick after this short break.
Video Game Book Club.
Welcome back. This month we're talking about Universal Warrior. This was released in 1993 for the Amiga and the PC, developed and published by Zeppelin Games. And that's literally the extent of the information that I could find on the internet about this game. It's one of our more obscure ones.
I think it is probably
I
the
think.
most obscure one we've done for a while.
Yeah, so there's no Wikipedia page, and only YouTube tutorials, YouTube playthroughs I could find just covered literally the first couple of levels, and that's it. So, yeah, if you fancy doing a playthrough of this game, you'll be the only one. So go for it. So this is a top-down maze game / shooter in which you assemble and manipulate a remote control robot through a series of levels, earning money to buy new parts and repair damages in order to ascend the league table.
Yeah.
So, a classic one for you from your childhood?
Yeah, classic one for me. Lots of good memories playing this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just one that, because I mean, like back in the day, everyone who had an Amiga or an Atari ST or any of the home computers of that ilk, always had like a box of hand labeled discs that they've got from who knows where, just containing like random games and all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
I went round my granddad's once because my granddad had the Amiga, and I was just looking through the thing, and there was this handwritten thing, Universal Warrior, and I just popped it in, and I just really enjoyed it. I just had a really good time with it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too. It's a good, fun, sort of classic, sort of computer-style game, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
Yeah. I played it on an emulator, but I had an issue. There was save states, and I could use the save states in a session, but I found when I returned to the game, I couldn't reload one of those save states to continue my progress,
Oh,
which is a shame.
yeah.
And I looked up ways to solve it. It just seems to be one of those things that just happens with some Amiga games on that particular emulator. So, I mean, I don't normally get more than an hour or so in a single session to play a game. So I basically I'd had a few goes and I just got as far as I could within one of those hours. So I think I got to a level 11 or 12. I don't know how many levels there are.
I don't know how many levels there are either, to be honest.
Yeah.
I've never completed it all the way through, but I mean, I think 11 or 12 levels is enough to get an idea of the
Oh,
game and
definitely,
see what's
yeah.
about.
And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed what I played
Yeah,
of it. There's a nice sort of variety to the levels, I thought.
yeah.
Um,
There's a nice variety to the levels, and what I liked about it, because I mean, it is just a basic top-down shooter. When you nuts and bolts of it, it's just a top-down. You go around the little maze, open doors, shoot enemies, and just get to the end.
hmm,
But what I really liked about it was all the stuff around it. I love because you've got like a little robot. He's kind of like a short circuit Johnny Five
yeah,
type, that sort of
that sort of
shape
robot,
robot.
yeah.
But you can swap out all different parts of him. So you can swap out his like the tracks on the bottom of him. You swap those out. You can get like an anti-gravity one, or you can get like more sleek, faster ones. And all the different things that you can attach and upgrade from the weapons and his arms and his shields and things like that. They really do have an effect in the game. It's not just
Yeah.
cosmetic.
Hmm.
You can, if you just willy-nilly attach things, and buy things, you could end up like with the wrong type of traction for a certain level, and you'll find that you can't get through a level. You don't get any traction on the ground, so you can't move, and you have
Yeah.
to sort of rebound. You use the recoil from the gun to move around the level
Yeah.
and stuff if you're not
Yes.
careful.
Yes, I found that. There was a level that I hadn't upgraded, and you have to go up a slope to get to a higher area. And
Yeah,
I found I couldn't do it, and you need a slightly faster treads or the anti-gravity thing to get the momentum required to go up. Or sometimes you can just sort of get there up fluke by just knocking off an enemy and stuff like that. So
yeah.
there's a nice sort of physics in a loose term engine behind it, and sort of a sense of momentum and things like that. I quite enjoyed that.
Yeah,
Um,
and I like that. There's like decision making as well into it.
mm,
Like we mentioned, at the when we were talking about it on the last show, like before you enter any of the level, it presents you with like a little insurance policy.
yes, it's quite an
Um,
interesting idea, isn't it? Yeah.
it is. So you can insure your robot against any damages and stuff, or you can not take any insurance and just risk it. If you're confident enough that you can make it through the level. But you can choose like the level of insurance, all that kind of stuff. You can bet on the outcome of the matches beforehand, so you can, there's like a betting shop you can go to,
Mm,
and you can gamble on certain conditions that you think you'll be able to do. Bet on your accuracy or how quickly you'll do the level, that sort of thing.
yeah.
So you can use all these sort of things to really quickly accumulate money and upgrade your robot quicker. I just think there's all sorts going on around it that
Yeah.
makes it interesting.
Oh, definitely. It sort of expands it for more than just a simple maze game. Um,
Yeah,
and there's various shops that you can visit as well. When you between the levels, you get this sort of screenshot of like a futuristic. Well, it's best set in the future, obviously. And there's different shops you can go in, and it's all menu based. But then you'll get like a picture of someone that is clearly just one of the dev team
yeah,
who supposedly runs the shop. And there's a shop for like second-hand stuff, and a shop for new stuff, and a black market one, and they'll all give you sort of varying qualities of parts at varying prices. And obviously you pay a lot for the new stuff, but you might have to repair some of the broken stuff. The repairing was quite interesting because there's an auto mode and a manual mode, and I tried the manual mode once and I was very overwhelmed very quickly. It's like some sort of puzzle, isn't it?
yeah,
You've got to solve
yeah.
to if you can repair it for free, basically.
The auto mode is the way to go, I think.
Definitely, yeah. Like it's one of those weird sort of you've got to join up a circuit kind of thing, I think, wasn't it? But it was just
Yeah.
I've seemed to have a very small amount of seconds to to move quite a large amount of things that didn't seem remotely possible to me. But That was quite interesting. Anyway, um, yeah, I mean it's a good idea, just building your own robot and sending it off into a series of levels and upgrading it. I think it's something I'd like to see more of, in a more modern take. You know,
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I really think I can't remember what year it came out. Would it have
it's
been
93. I think I
91,
said
93?
93. Yeah.
I don't know if it just got lost in the shuffle with the other games because
Mm.
sort of the early 90s was a really good period for games. There's,
Mm.
classic games coming out, monthly back then.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if it just got lost in the shuffle, but
Mm. It's a shame. I think it
it's a
deserves
shame.
more recognition than it gets. I
Yeah, it
think.
deserves more recognition, and I really think it's one of those games where it could do with just a little bit of refinement,
Mm.
a sequel, where they just tightened up the nuts and bolts here and there, added a few things, made a few things a bit, just a couple new mechanics here and there, a couple new twists to the levels, just iterate a little bit. And it really had potential to be
Mm.
a good little franchise of games, I think.
Yeah,
And it's a shame
absolutely.
it sort of died on the vine. But
Yeah, this could have been a series.
yeah,
There was one annoying thing that I found that the collision area for your robot is basically one tile, isn't it? Even
yeah,
though the robot's clearly much smaller, so it's very difficult to fit through gaps sometimes. Like I found that
yeah,
I can definitely fit through this gap, but it wasn't letting me, and I found I had to completely align myself with the tile. And I got
yeah.
completely stuck at one point. Like I couldn't get out either way, and I had to quit just because I was stuck in the tiles. So that's the first thing I'd fix. But everything else is kind of good to go, really. In terms, you wouldn't fundamentally change much else about it. I don't think.
No, no, you wouldn't need to. It's just it's just a neat little idea. It's just a basic concept for a game, but with just a nice little bit of strategy and a little bit of
Yeah.
customization to get your teeth into on
Yeah.
surrounding it. And I think it's a shame more people haven't heard of it. I know it's not. I think we're going to reach a point very quickly. We might have already reached it where there's not much more we can say about it.
Sure.
But I think if all we get from this episode is that a few more people play it and give it a chance, I'd be happy with that because I think it's nice for us to have, a nice in-depth conversation about a game. But
Mm.
sometimes I think it's just nice to put a spotlight on a game that would have otherwise been ignored. And like you
Yeah.
say, there's
Absolutely.
hardly anything about this game online. There's hardly any playthroughs of it. There's nothing on Wikipedia. There's no fan sites for it. It's just
No.
this little thing that's gone completely under the radar for the most part. And I think you could do a lot worse and give it a go.
Definitely. Yeah. That's a solid
I don't know.
recommendation.
I
I
don't know
think.
how good the PC version is, mind. I've
Apparently, it's
never
got
played
completely
that.
different levels.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I read somewhere. It's fundamentally the same game, but all the level design is completely different. So,
Oh,
yeah, can't comment on that, but yeah, that's interesting. Um, there's one level that stood out to me was level 5, which was it's just like loads of dash panels and just you loop around and
oh
around.
yeah,
And oh man, I only played that one twice, and I don't know how I got through it either time, but I felt like I had no control whatsoever. There's loads and loads of dash panels leading you going in like these loops, and eventually when you get out to the final room, there's just loads and loads of points to pick up in the end, and that's it.
yeah.
So I feel that was a bit of a lazy one, but all the others I thought were great.
Yeah, I suppose it
I
was
think they
a
went. I think they let the intern do that one, and they forgot to take it out. Perhaps I don't know.
yeah,
But yeah, there's the interesting gimmick. There's I mean, there's nothing I haven't seen elsewhere, but there's like teleporters and doors and keys and blocks that you have to shoot to push them. There's quite an interesting one where you go across a bridge and these dash panels will throw you off the bridge, and you have to figure out that you have to shoot the blocks
yeah,
to go in front of the dash panels so that you can go across them. So that was there's interesting little sort of puzzles like that,
yeah,
which I liked.
yeah.
And
There's definitely nothing here that you haven't seen elsewhere, but
yeah,
it's just the presentation of it and the way it's all tied together, and it's not exactly the same, but it kind I would liken it to like Pac-Man Championship Edition.
All right.
or Championship Edition 2, where it's a game that you've played, it's a basic formula that you've played a million times, and you've seen it all before, but just with something a little bit different about it. It's just something a little, they just had a couple of things that make you,
Yeah.
okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's not groundbreaking. It's not gonna revolutionize your opinion on games, but it's just something, a basic little formula that they've just added a little bit of little twist of lemon.
It's another one of those things, we talk about them sometimes, where it's a good idea that I'm surprised not many other people have done.
Yeah.
And not just sort of thought of it separately, because you could come up with, let's play as a robot and you can swap out the parts, and that's just, it's not a unfathomable idea, but
No,
I can't think
no,
of many
it's
other
not.
things that do it really. I mean, Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts, kind of,
Yeah,
and
maybe.
that's
Yeah,
that vein, but it's not the same
that sort
thing.
of thing.
Um, but yeah, just on this sort of nice, humble little scale, it's
Yeah,
nice. Yeah. In general, I like
yeah.
the idea of just swapping out. I'd like a toy robot where you could swap out the bits and buy new bits for it, and they do different things. I
Oh,
don't.
that would be
I've
great.
looked it up, but that doesn't seem to exist either. That sort of thing. There was Lego Mindstorms in the late '90s. That's probably the closest thing I've ever seen, which I was interested in, but I was a bit past Lego then, so I didn't pick any of that up. But
Yeah. Lego's expensive now as well, isn't
oh, it
it?
is, yeah. Yeah, it's very expensive, especially when one of the branded ones, like Star Wars and all that.
Yeah, yeah. I saw something like on Twitter. I think I don't know, like a Lego Death Star or something. It was like an obscene amount of money. I can't remember how much it was.
Yeah, I'd like that Zelda Deku Tree, but that's insanely expensive as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's another topic. Yeah. Anything else you want to add to it? I mean, I think we've kind of covered it pretty much, but it's a good game. It's a good little game.
It's just a good game. Yeah.
It's a shame that I could only my time was limited on it in that sense, because I had to go to bed, but I thought I want to play more levels, but I know that I can't after this because I'm gonna have to go
Yeah.
start from the beginning. Games. It was really old school in that way. It's an old school experience. This one,
Yeah.
which is a shame.
I think you got the gist of it.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
There's not much. All that you would have seen would be, as you progress through, it's the variety of different parts you unlock, and all the different bits you can add and different
Yeah,
weapons.
I think that the stock in the shops changes as you go through as well. Like I'm
Yeah,
sure
it
new
does,
parts
yeah.
came in. Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, it's a good one. I'd recommend checking it out. It's
Yeah, I'd
nice
recommend
little game.
checking it out. Like I say, it's by far not the most in-depth game we've ever covered, but it's just something I wanted to just sort of shine a spotlight on and just give it a bit of love, because it's just ignored by everyone. It's been forgotten about.
Stop
You
ignoring
know,
it. Pay attention.
it
Give him
needs
some
it
love.
needs it
Pay
needs its
attention.
time in the limelight.
It does. Agreed.
So,
Okay.
what are we
Well,
playing next week?
from one game that
Next month?
hasn't had its time in the limelight to one that I think definitely probably has.
Okay.
I've always fancied playing Life is Strange,
Okay.
so we're going to do that next month.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's I think it's episodic, isn't it? But
Yeah, yeah. I've played through it start to finish already, so
Oh, cool.
it'd be
Okay.
good to revisit that.
Yes, good. Yes, I've never played it, but it's got sort of a time travel mechanic and branching paths, and I think it's quite story heavy. But and we don't normally do spoilers, so we'll have to see how that pans out.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah.
thinking there's probably enough gameplay mechanics to talk about apart from that, and whatever else we want to talk about as well. So yeah, it should be an interesting one.
Yeah, it'd be a good one.
Yeah. So yeah, Life is Strange next episode. If you want to get in touch with us, we are at Podemup on Twitter and Blue Sky. Our email is mail@podemup.live, and podemup.com or podemup.live is our website where you can catch all our past episodes. We're also on Spotify and YouTube and everything else, pretty much.
Everything else.
Everything else. Get in touch, tell us stuff. We'd like to hear it.
Oh dear.
What?
Oh dear. Hang on. Oh. The fan on my laptop just went
Oh. Oh dear.
like grinding, like a grinding sound, it's like a little acorn got
Oh
in there.
dear. Oh, an acorn. All right, we better get off then so you can have a look at it.
That's not good. I don't like it. Don't like Acorn fans.
No.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I
So
think
Tibbs
I
needs
think
to go and see to that. So we'll let him go.
Right, we'll go then. I've just noticed I've just minimised the window that saw what we're doing. That
Yeah.
cheese rolling game, the video of that has just been playing on a loop in the background the whole time, and it's just all
All
these
right.
people ragdolling down a hill chasing the cheese.
Yes.
That's been going the whole
Yes.
time we've been talking.
Yes. Live cheese
Live
rolling
cheese
the
rolling.
entire time of this podcast. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, I might check that out actually. Sounds fun. What's it called?
Cheese rolling.
Ah, that's interesting. See what they've done there. Yeah.
That's what it says on the tin.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, so we'll see you next time then. Bye bye.